Hi guys, Patrick QuickCam here from helpingyouhelpyourself.net. This is the first of a series of videos I will be doing based on my website. They will contain some information on how you can go about helping you help yourself succeed in a small online home business. The first step, or the first series, or first one in the series that I'll be doing, is 7 simple steps to take to help yourself succeed. Number one of these is being consistent in business. If you treat your business like a business, then it will pay you like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, then it'll pay you like a hobby. You've no doubt heard that before, but it's the absolute truth. The only way to make money online is to actually have a business that works and treat that as a business. Number 2, in any business, or no matter what one you're in, you'll find people in your company who are making a lot of money, who are doing it without too much trouble. And you need to actually go and use these people as a mentor. By that I mean you actually seek these people out, maybe approach them if you can. If you can't approach them, it doesn't matter too much. But no matter what you do, find out what those people do, how they do it, how much of it they do, how they go about doing it, and pretty well implement what they do in your business. And you'll find that if you can do this and do it consistently, and once again it comes back to step number 1, be consistent. But if you do that consistently and you implement what someone else is doing and making money at, and you implement that consistently, then you're going to actually make money too. So that would be step number 2. Number 3, and the next 3 or 4 steps are all about a mindset or a mental attitude. But number 3 is affirmations, and affirmations are a positive emotional statement that you have made to yourself. It's a good idea to write these down, maybe record them if you wish, but somehow or other make sure that you can get them down on paper and re-listen or reread them whenever you want. Make sure they're positive, make sure they're actually directed at where you want to be, and continue to listen to them. They're no good if you say something once and just chuck it in the cupboard. It won't do you any good at all. But if you can re-listen to a positive statement each day about why you want to be doing this business, and then you'll find the motivation aspect is a lot simpler. Number 4 comes direct from Tony Robbins. He is one of his things is associative conditioning, which means you condition yourself to be something that you are at the moment, and you need to condition yourself to be something that you're not. And you do this by actually getting mad enough at what you are at the moment, at the stage you are in life, whether it's because you haven't got enough time to spend with your kids, maybe you haven't got the house you'd like, maybe you don't have enough time to go on a holiday. It doesn't really matter what it is. But if you can get mad at the idea that you can't do something, then you will actually find that when you actually go about doing something to change that, then it becomes a lot simpler. So that's step number 4. Number 5, almost any coach or business person who's successful, they will visualize the steps that they actually use to get successful, and they'll visualize where they want to be in 5 months time, 12 months time, 5 years time. It doesn't matter where, but at some stage or other they've sat down and they've visualized how different their life will be if they do what they're going to do. So basically what you're doing, you're creating an image of where you're going to be in 12 months time or 5 months time or whenever it will be. Write this image down, make sure it's detailed, make sure it's what you want to do, what you want to be, and where you want to be doing something in a period of time. Get it down on paper and make sure it's as detailed as possible, and read it every day. Read it before you go to work. That's what I do. I actually visualise being somewhere on a beach in a nice house. I've written it down, I've made it as detailed as I can. I read it every morning before I start work, and I find that I have very little trouble getting motivated to do the work, no matter how hard a day I'm having. I'll even go back during the course of the day and reread this one because it's so important to me, and it gives me that motivation that I need to actually keep on going and working hard. Number 6 is basically you need to reinvent yourself. You're here at the stage that you are watching this video because you decided you don't want to be there anymore. Maybe you're stuck in a job you don't like, your boss is no good, you haven't got enough money, doesn't matter what it is, but where you are now is not where you want to be. So to actually change that, you have to reinvent what you're doing, how you're doing it, and why you're doing it. not that hard. What you need to do is basically write down steps and follow the steps through. That will actually bring about the change that you want. So if you want to make $100,000 in 6 months' time, then you need to write down the steps that you're going to have to take to do that. You need to read them regularly, and you need to follow them through. It's no good writing them down and reading them if you don't follow through the actions that you'll need to take to achieve them. But if you do this and you reinvent how you are now, obviously, if you change what you're doing now because it's not working, then in 6 months' time something else will be working and you'll be better off. And it's as simple as just reinventing yourself. And number 7 is pretty much the one that links everything else together, and it revolves around your focus and desire. If you haven't got any focus and you can't direct where you're going with the business, you'll find that you'll jump online of a morning and you'll probably spend 3 hours searching for other things. You'll duck out for lunch, you'll do something else, and at the end of the day you probably haven't done very much work at all, and you probably haven't found any motivation to get into the work. So yeah, you need that focus. You need to sit down, you need to have some way you can focus on doing the business. It doesn't matter how you get this actual focus, but you need to have it. So the easiest way I found is actually sit down. I write a set of daily goals out each morning. I actually go through those goals one by one. I try and achieve each one of them. I don't always achieve them, but when I achieve one, I might give myself a 5-minute break or some sort of congratulations. I'll do something that rewards me for achieving that goal. That's just how I do it. So, but what that gives me is the focus that I need on the business. It stops me from wandering. It stops me from surfing the net, and it allows me to actually continue through the business in a workmanlike way, I guess you could call it, and it comes back to the fact that you're working for yourself. And if you can't motivate yourself and focus on what you're doing yourself, then you're not going to succeed in any business, no matter how good it is. So they're basically the 7 simple steps that I consider important for anyone just starting out in business. You have to realise that if you can't follow most of these through and do these sort of things consistently, that you're never ever going to make any business work, no matter how good it is. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on what you need to have in your mind before you even start business. So that's part 1 of the video series. I'll be doing, like I said, plenty more, so keep an eye out. If you want to go and find out more information, there's plenty available on my website, which is www.helpingyouhelpyourself.net. It's available to anyone. You don't need to actually put your details in, so I don't have to contact you. The only way I'll contact you is if you actually choose to join my team, and that's entirely up to you. But you can use the website however you want. It's available to anyone, and hopefully it helps you out. And it's just, like I said, my way of giving something back. So that's part 1 of the series. Look out for part 2. I hope to see you sometime down the track, not too far down the track, and I hope everyone has a great day and gets one more step towards making or achieving the life they actually want.